Yeah, that's just, that's too hard. What is that? That's a drill bit. That's going to make my life so much easier. This drill bit attachment is made for the Wondermill Junior grain mill. What it allows you to do is take the hand crank off of the grain mill and use this instead with a powered drill. What I love about this is that there are electric grain mills out there. Matter of fact, Wondermill has an electric grain mill that's $220. However, it makes more sense to me to buy the hand crank manual grain mill and then buy this drill bit adapter. We'll see if my logic proves true or not, but at this point with this drill bit adapter, which by the way cost about 30 bucks plus shipping, it's not cheap. It's extremely overpriced. And also, by the way, I tried everything to try and come up with some kind of a attachment or socket to fit the Wondermill. They have done their research. They have gone through your average home toolbox and made sure that nothing fits it. They have done that clearly on purpose so that they could sell these drill bit adapters. I don't think it's very honest to be completely honest with you, but it is what it is, and they kind of trap you and force you into buying this drill bit. Let's just hope that it works, because I have seen reviews that say that it slips, but we'll see. So the first problem that I ran into with this drill bit, they have a recommended drill. It's a DeWalt, I forget the model number, but it's a 9 amp drill. The amp rating on a drill tells you how powerful it is. So I brought out my first option here, which was this Harbor Freight Drill Master 1/2 inch chuck hammer drill. This drill is extremely cheap. It was like 22 bucks, 23 bucks or something like that at Harbor Freight. I bought it a long time ago because I needed a 1/2 inch chuck to fit some drill bits that I had. However, this drill is extremely weak. It's only a 4 amp drill, so it's basically useless when it comes to actually doing any kind of work. So this drill is out. So I pull out the next drill. This is a Milwaukee Magnum, which has been my favorite drill for a long time, and just because of the power that it has, and it's been extremely reliable for me. I haven't found anything that I couldn't drill with this. This drill is a little bit more powerful. It's a 5.5 amp drill. However, the problem that I have with this drill is that it's a 3/8 inch chuck, and this drill bit is a 1/2 inch chuck. It only will fit into a 1/2 inch chuck. So this drill also will not work. So after looking at the amp rating on the drill that Wondermill recommended, the recommended drill is a 9 amp drill, and this drill here, which I just went and bought from Home Depot, which will probably, I'm sure, be my new favorite drill because it got wonderful ratings, and I'm all about reviews and ratings. If a product can still have a 4-star or better review, rating, when it has 100 reviews, chances are it's a pretty good product. So this is what we have. So we're going to see if this drill has enough power to crank the Wondermill Junior over and make some flour. So let's open this up here and see what we got. This is a, flip it around here so you can see it. This is a 1/2 inch chuck, of course. It's an 8 amp. The one they recommended was a 9 amp, so I'm hoping that this will be enough. This was $80 at Home Depot. It's a variable speed, which is good. because you don't want to apply too much speed to the grain mill, or you can void your warranty, number one. Not too big of a deal, but you can also, if you heat up the burrs too much, that can cause problems with the flour too. It can burn it, so we don't want that either. So let's hook up the new drill bit to this new drill and see how it does. I'll show you how to remove the handle, and then we'll hook up the drill bit and see if it goes. So to remove the handle, this first thing we want to do is remove this bolt on the outside here. So I've got a little crescent wrench. This is pretty easy to remove. Once you get it going, you can just take it off. The next thing they say to do, because this can really become attached to the auger here, the next thing they tell you to do is they have this plastic piece that they send with the drill bit, and what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to remove the burrs and place this over this. Let me just loosen them up so I can give you an example. So you place that on there, and then what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to tighten this bolt on the front, this hand bolt. And what that does is that pushes this off the end. I'm able to just pull this off, so it's not really that big of a deal. But I guess if it was really on there, you could use this to help remove that. They say that you do not want to do it with the stone burrs on. You want to do it with the steel burrs. Apparently there's a risk of the stone burrs cracking. That was the entire hopper. That's probably about 3 cups of flour. I don't know how long that took, maybe about a minute. That would have taken me like 15 minutes with the hand crank. Wow. I'm amazed. It didn't slip at all. That just worked extremely well. That's going to make life so much easier. And flour is the hardest thing to grind because the stone burrs, they really make it hard to turn. And the steel burrs, for making peanut butter, this is going to be amazing for making peanut butter. Matter of fact, let's try it. Let's see how quickly we can pump out some peanut butter. Okay, so we've got a hopper full of peanuts here, and I've got the steel burrs on. And I just want to note, I'm not trying to go as fast as I can with this drill. I'm not going full bore with it. Like I said earlier, you don't want to go too fast because, number one, avoid the warranty. Number two, these plates can get really hot because they're grinding against each other, and you don't want to ruin them or your food. So I'm trying to go, really, to be honest, as slow as I can. But so we've got the hopper going here, full of peanuts. Let's see what it takes to make some peanut butter. Normally this process takes about an hour with me and the kids taking turns. So see if we can do it in front of the camera. I need to switch hands here so I can control. I'm right-handed, so I want to control the speed. And at the same time, I'm trying to push the peanuts down in the hopper with a wooden dowel. So. This 8-amp drill has absolutely no problem running this, even with the stone burrs on. The reason it takes us an hour to make peanut butter is because you have to trade off and take turns. You got to take a break from twisting the hand crank for too long. And you can do it for about 15 minutes and then you start to break a sweat. So this is really nice. Wow, this is incredibly faster. Of course we knew it would be, just didn't know how much faster. I'm down to below half a hopper of peanut butter or peanuts. The drill's getting pretty hot, but it's a commercial drill. I would think it would be able to take it, so couldn't hurt to give it a break. Hopper's about out. That's it, the hopper's out of peanuts already. Wow, that's amazing how fast that just went. I don't know, that probably took about 5 minutes. And it's maybe a half a pint of peanut butter. So that's it, guys. The drill bit, so far so good. I will report back if I run into any issues or problems with it. Subscribe if you're new. Like if you like it. God bless. We'll see you next time.